The exhibits at the entrance of Geology Department, University of Cincinnati, are very fascinating and a great variety and a great spectrum of the rocks put here. It's exactly what my student Dr. Gurmeet Kaur had done, to tell the students to get specimens, polished specimens from the marble market. And I'm glad they have also done the similar thing, putting those slabs here. Another piece of a metamorphic rock with deformation and layering, all visible from various angles. I love to go on the other angle. Another piece, polished slab with zoning or in the feldspars or maybe Rafa kiwi structure. I don't know exactly. I've forgotten my igneous petrology since long. Putting two pieces of the columnar joint of a basalt. Is indeed a marvelous thing to do. No mention is made of the provenance of another piece of volcanic rock, a two-facial piece, a block. I hope I'm not wrong. I've not seen those during field work, but I've seen atlas of igneous structures. In fact, that has been my habit to see, since that atlas of sedimentary structures by Peterson and Potter, who was a professor emeritus here, I had religiously been seeing that, and this is a picture, and I'm forgetting the other author who had given those atlas of sedimentary structures, atlas of igneous structures. Well, I had a chance to map quartz reefs in Hyderabad, India, so not strange to me. And another piece of a submelanocratic rock. I can't say exactly, but that's a diamectite, which I would be reminded of my upper Proterozoic glacial bed with Blaney, but I don't know precisely where from it is in America. This too looks like a volcanic rock, but I won't hazard a guess, but I thought if I go inside, I may not be able to come outside. So let me click videos. Wrong, this is a piece from Hawaii or wherever, some active volcano, and what are these phyllolavas or what? I won't hazard a guess, but as I said, I've forgotten my igneous petrology, but a geologist guesses, and I too, having been a geologist at Geological Survey of India, guess. A piece of the climate archives from a cave. Ever since we got that Meghalayan in the geological time scale from India, it has started mattering more to us. Lately, I'm not able to say what it is, but I'm here to show it to my camera and leave it to posterity. These pieces of amphibolites, I hope I'm not wrong, but for sure it looks like amphibolite. Looks like metamorphosed grits or pebble beds. The rounded grains tell a story, but I may be wrong. I hope I'm right.
Or, yeah. I know.
Quartzite? Older rocks, it looks. At one side, but if I cross over, I have some fossil wood pieces there, huge blocks. Maybe I can zoom from here. Oh yeah, I can zoom. I'll try to cross over. Good view from this angle. I've seen such pieces lying in the Deccan Volcanics of India while I was mapping Hyderabad, Vikarabad as a geologist of Geological Survey of India. This cherty piece especially, huge blocks like this, I'd seen in Hyderabad in the Deccan Volcanics, but these could be older because there are no Deccan Volcanics here, and I understand it could be the Carboniferous fossil wood. Small but most valuable display of fossilized wood. I hope it's all the handiwork of our most passionate field geologist here. I know all others are, but what I've seen in coral beds, I've rarely seen. Before I cross over to the other end, let me give a distant view of the displays here. I'm capturing it, as I said, for my, or I didn't say that, and I say here, for my outreach YouTube channel, Earth Talks. Could have been contributed by Edwin Porter, because he was the great master of sedimentary structures. This one, that piece of a fold, I hope with this rodding structure, I hope I'm not wrong. And the ripples. deformed layers or what? I don't know. Or perhaps trace fossils look like. As I said, looking at these, I'm reminded of the great Edwin Potter. Of course, the trace fossils were not much illustrated in their atlas. Biodervations, again more biodervations, and the shelly small boulder. Wow. Looks the block of the reef. I've been seeing in the Niagara escarpment area. I hope so. I've seen these crinoidal reefs in Niagara. I've seen these in Spiti. Not reefs in Spiti, but still crinoidal limestones. And show part of a refoidal structure, part of a fossil reef. I'm sure all these have the touch of cow bricks. Oh, see these in Spiti, but these are big ones. Again, part of reef, I hope. A problem's climbing up here, otherwise I would go to the other side to see. Rather let my camera see. I've been seeing all these rocks in Canada, all these shelly reefal rocks in great abundance. I'm sure, as geology knows no national boundaries, what's visible here is visible across the borders too in Canada. So this North American stuff, and being at the entrance of the geology department of University of Cincinnati, these pieces of Earth's archives formed much to the south, much in the deep time, are here to welcome geologists and non-geologists all. These are our greatest tools of geoscience awakening. I'm a whole-time geoscience outreach activist, and capturing these for my future outreach activities in India. Just before my talk here in University of Cincinnati, describing my outreach journey since my student days, my professional Geological Survey of India days, and even during my family walks in Canada and America. My daughter who dropped me here was smiling at the crazy way in which I was running towards this entrance of the University of Cincinnati Geology Department, where this mini open-air museum tells the story of geologists' passion, tells the story about a piece of Earth history, a view of what I view for others to view on my YouTube channel later. The green background, the green front of the geology department, and the rocky exhibits. God bless all the geologists who put these wonderful displays here from deep Earth history before I close, that piece with seemingly those tracks on the vertical side of the fossil wood, I hope I'm not wrong,